Hello everyone, welcome to SP Gubbi online classes, Sangam tutorials Gubbi, classes for NCERT 10th standard and CBSE 10th standard. So this is session 10 on arithmetic progressions. So we were solving problems on nth term of an AP. So we have come across the 1 mark questions, 2 mark questions, and in yesterday's class we solved regarding the 3 mark question also. So in this session we will be going with some more problems which are important in arithmetic progressions based on nth term of an AP. So we know the formula an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. We know the theoretical background, how an AP is formed. We know the relation between the first term and common difference. Everything we are well aware of it. So based on these fundamentals and concepts, we will go with some more problems on nth term of an AP. So today we are having 2 problems on board which is very important. One is on nth term of an AP and another is the problem on series. So series is also covered in the previous class. So let us go with the problem. Find the AP in which an is equal to 2n plus 1. So nth term of an AP is given to you. So in this problem we have to find out the AP, and the AP's nth term is given. In the sense, in that AP, including the first term and all the terms in that AP, how all the terms looks generally based on the first term and common difference, that is given, and that is called as the nth term of the AP. So once again I would like to repeat this. Nth term of an AP means based on the first term and common difference of the AP, how each and every term in that AP looks generally is called the nth term of an AP. So this is the general form of the first term as well as it is the general form of the last term. Therefore an is equal to 2n plus 1 is also called as the nth term of the AP or last term of the AP. Right. So based on this, so it is given an is 2n plus 1. So using the nth term of this AP, we will have to find out the AP itself. So in order to find out an AP, we need 2 terms, 2 very important things. One is we need the first term of the AP and also we need the common difference. So by using the nth term, we can easily find out the first term, putting n is equal to 1 in that, and putting n is equal to 2 in that, we will get the second term. So when we take the difference between the second term and the first term, we are going to get the common difference. So first term we have, common difference we have found out. Using those 2, we can directly find out the required AP. This will be the procedure. So let us go with that. So an is equal to 2n plus 1 is the given nth term. Let us find out the first term. So substitute n is equal to 1 in order to find out the first term. So a1 is equal to 2 into 1 plus 1. So a1 is equal to 2 plus 1. So a1 stands to 3. a1 is 3. So a1 is 3 means a is equal to 3. Next we will find out the second term. So an is equal to 2n plus 1. So put n is equal to 2, substitute that. So a2 is equal to 2 into 2 plus 1. So a2 is equal to 4 plus 1. a2 is equal to 5. So why we need to find out a2 here means, here in order to find out the common difference, we have to take the difference between the second term and the first term. Therefore I have found out the second term here. So d is equal to, is the simple formula, a2 minus a1. So d is equal to, a2 stands for 5 minus a1 is 3. So therefore d is equal to 2. Common difference is 2. So now we have the first term, we have the common difference. So easily we can reach the required AP. The required AP can be reached by using the general form of the AP. So we know the general form. So let us go with this. So required AP is a comma a plus d comma a plus 2d comma dot 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 is the general form of the AP. So let us substitute the values respectively in place of a and d. So value of A is 3, comma value of A is 3 plus D is 2. Again A is 3 plus 2 into D is 2. It continues. So 3 comma 3 plus 2 is 5. 2 2s are 4 plus 3 is 7. Dot dot dot. So this is the required AP. So when the nth term of an AP is given, if you are asked to find out the AP, then find out the first term, find out the second term, subtract the second term, that is do A2 minus A1, you will get D. Using A and D, reach to the required AP. We'll go with the next one. So here, this problem is a little different from the first problem when compared to that. So here the nth term was given, but here in an AP, he has taken an AP, entire AP. In that AP, there are n terms. He has taken the sum of all the n terms from the first term. Starting from the first term, he has taken the sum of the n terms, and the sum of those n terms is given in the general form. That is 5n square plus 3n. It looks like that. Depending upon the first term and common difference of that AP, the sum of first n terms of the AP looks generally in this form. So it's a very important problem here. It comes in your examination for 2 marks for sure. So when sum of the n terms of an AP, generally when it is given, without giving you a constant number, something a very big number, sum of the n terms is 536, sum of the n terms is 136, something, without giving that, he has given you the general form of n terms of an AP. So when this is given, what is the procedure to find out the AP itself? So it's a very simple. You have to remember series of a sequence at this point. You have to remember that. Okay, take down the sum of the n terms, that is 5n square plus 3n. So in the previous class, maybe in module 3 or class 3, I have explained regarding series. I have sent you notes also regarding that. Please recap that. Sn is equal to 5n square plus 3n is given. So put n is equal to 1. So it becomes S1 is equal to, substitute n is equal to 1 in place of n. So 5 into 1 square plus 3 into 1. So S1 is equal to, 1 square is 1, 1 into 5 is 5, plus 3 ones are 3. So S1 is 5 plus 3 is equal to 8. So while explaining series in the last class, I have told you that S1 is nothing but A1, A1 is nothing but A. So therefore A is equal to 8. So we get A, that is first term, as 8. So now we have to find out the second term. In order to find out common difference, that is we have to do A2 minus A1. So we need A2 for that. So directly we cannot get A2 here, because if you take this general form and substitute 2 in place of n, you are going to get S2. That is sum up to 2 terms you are going to get, but you are not going to get the second term only. You are going to get the sum of the first term and second term. So let us find out that. I will tell you the next process. Sn is equal to 5n square plus 3n. So put n is equal to 2. So S2 is equal to 5 into 2 square plus 3 into 2. So S2 is equal to 2 square is 4, 4 5s are 20, plus 3 2s are 6. So S2 is 26. So now let us define S2. Let us define it. S2 can be written as T1, that is A1 plus A2. S2 is nothing but A1 plus A2, which you have learnt in your previous class. A1 is A, that is nothing but 8. So S2 value is 26. Let us substitute this, and A1 value or A value is 8 plus A2. This is a very important step. You have to remember this. It has already appeared, this problem has appeared in many examinations, in final examinations. It's very important. Now take A2, keep it here, transpose 8 to the LHS, that becomes 26 minus 8. So A2 is equal to 26 minus 8 is going to become 18. So A2 is 18. So we have got the second term. So we have the first term here, we have the second term here. So when we subtract a2 minus a1, we are going to get d. So therefore d is equal to a2 minus a1. So d is equal to a2 is 18 minus a1 is 8. So therefore d is 10. So this is the method of finding out d. So it may be the part of this problem can also be asked for 1 mark. Entire problem can be asked for 2 marks in your examinations. So this part of the problem is very important. You have to be very careful. So let us write the required AP. So required AP is a plus d, a plus 2d, dot. So a stands for 8, comma 8 plus d is 10, comma a is again 8 plus 2 into 10, comma dot. So it is 8 plus 10 is 18, 2 tens are 20 plus 8 is again 28, dot. So this is the required AP. So this is a very important problem. I hope you enjoyed the process. This usually it's a normal problem or usually comes, but this problem is very important. So practice it well and until it becomes an habit of solving problems. Okay. So in AP, on nth term of an AP, we have a very beautiful problem here, which is where you are going to enjoy it. So here we have to first understand the theoretical background of the problem, why we are doing this, what is the reason for doing this. You have to understand this and then we will solve the problem. First let us try to understand the problem very clearly. Now, find 3 terms of an AP. That's the starting thing. Find 3 terms of an AP. Which 3 terms are those 3 terms? The first term, second and third term? We do not know. Are those 3 terms 5th, 6th and 7th terms? We do not know. Are those 3 terms 10th, 11th and 12th terms? We do not know. Just is asking us find 3 terms of an AP. So it is one thing is understood. Find 3 terms of AP means all those 3 terms are consecutive. Consecutive means they come one after the other. One after the other. So that means consecutive. Find 3 terms of an AP, understood that it is consecutive, where whose sum is 12. When we add those 3 terms individually, we get the sum as 12, and when we multiply those 3 terms again, we are going to get the product as 48. So then we have to find those 3 terms. But which 3 terms? Are the first 3 terms, second 3 terms, third 3 terms, or the last 3 terms? We do not clearly know about it. Then how to find out 3 terms? So here, as we do not know which 3 terms they are, therefore we are going to guess the 3 terms. We are going to guess it. So how to guess it? That's very important technique. When you take a term in an AP, when you take a term in 3 terms in an AP, first term, second term, third term, 3 terms are there in the AP. The middlemost term, if you take it as A, then this term which is behind it is the preceding term. So when you have a term with you and you want the preceding term, then you are going to subtract one time common difference from the first term. So therefore, if the middle term is A, then its preceding term will be A minus D. And if the given term middle term is A, then the succeeding term, how you are going to get? We get by adding one time common difference to the first term. So if 3 terms are there in an AP, 100% the middle term is taken as A, the preceding term will be A minus D, and the succeeding term will be A plus D. So this rule applies for any 3 terms irrespective of their places in the AP. Whether it is 6, 7, 8, if the terms are 6th, 7th and 8th, the 7th term will be A, the 6th term will be A minus D, and the 8th term will be A plus D. Something like that. If you take any 3 terms, the middle term will be a, its preceding term will be a minus d, and the succeeding term will be a plus d. So if we guess these terms in this order, we will get the solution for this question. So let the three terms be. When any AP problems, find out three terms, so that it's the sum of three terms is this, sum of product of those three terms is this. If the question is given, the pattern of guessing the three terms will be, let the three terms be a minus d, a and a plus d. This is the procedure. So let us go with that. That's a very simple problem. So let the three terms be a minus d, comma a and a plus d. So this is the middle term. The preceding term will be a minus d, and the succeeding term will be a plus d. I hope it is clear. If this thing is clear, next what it comes is very easy. Now we have the three terms here. We have all the three terms. So when we add these three terms, the sum is 12. So let us write down the statement. Sum of three terms is 12. So this can be taken as a minus d plus a plus d is equal to sum is 12. So minus d plus d cancels. 1a plus 1a plus 1a is 3a is equal to 12. A is equal to 12 by 3. 3 ones are 3 fours are. A is equal to 4. So already we have got the middlemost term, that is 4. So in order to find out any term in an AP, we know that we need the first term and common difference. Now we have already got the first term. The next step is to find out the common difference. So in order to find out the common difference, we have to take the help of the product of the three terms, which is 48. So product of terms is 48. So let us go with this. A minus d into a plus d is equal to 48. So in your 8th standard class in algebra, you have come across certain identities, which is a plus b whole square, a minus b whole square, and a very peculiar one, a square minus b square. So a square minus b square can be written as a plus b into a minus b. So here the reverse process is here present, a plus d into a minus d. How this can be written? It can be written as a square minus b square into this a remains is equal to 48. So now is the time to substitute the value of a in the expression. So this becomes 4 square minus d square into 4 is equal to 48. 4 square is 16 minus d square into 4 is equal to 48. 16 minus d square is equal to 48 by 4. Because it has multiplication sign, you can keep the binomial here and send this monomial below 48. So 4 ones are, 4 twos are. So it goes for 12 times. 4 ones are, 4 12 times is 48. So minus d square is equal to 12 we have here, plus 16, transpose this to RHS, that becomes minus 16. So minus d square is 12 minus 16, you have to be very careful here, it is minus 4. So now we have a single term, in between these two single terms we have equal sign, so therefore we can cancel the negative signs. So now we are left out with d square is equal to 4. Right. So we need the value, do we need the value of d square or d? We need the value of d. So therefore, if you want the value of d only, then you have to remove this squaring. So opposite process of squaring is taking the square root. So take square root on both sides. D square is equal to square root of 4. Don't forget to mention plus or minus. So why we should put plus or minus in front of the square root symbol? Because plus 2 into plus 2 is 4, minus 2 into minus 2 is also 4. Therefore, you have to put the sign plus or minus in front of square root of 4. Square and root cancels. D is equal to plus or minus 2. So therefore, D has two values. D is equal to plus 2 or D is equal to minus 2. So these are two values of D. So we are in a confusion now. We have one value for A, but we have two values for D. For which value of D we have to consider and write the AP? No problem. Write the required AP for A with positive D and another AP with A and negative D. So we get two APs. Maybe those two APs will be in the reverse orders. Let's see. If A is equal to 4 and D is equal to plus 2, the numbers are A minus D, A plus D. These are the three numbers. Substitute the value of A is equal to 4 and D is equal to plus 2 in this. So A is 4 minus D is 2, A is 4, A is 4 again, plus D is 2. So numbers are 4 minus 2 is 2 comma, this is 4 and 4 plus 2 is 6. So which are the three numbers? The three numbers are 2, 4 and 6. If A is equal to 4 and D is equal to minus 2, then numbers are, again write down their general form, A minus D, A plus D. So again A is 4 minus D is minus 2. So please keep it inside brackets like this, and A is 4 again, and A is 4, write on this, plus D is minus 2. So it becomes 4, minus into minus is plus, 4 plus 2 is 6 comma 4, and plus into minus is minus, 4 minus 2 is 2. Okay, so we have got the answer as 2, 4 and 6 or 6, 4 and 2. So just look at the terms we have got here. 2, 4 and 6 it is there because D is positive. Here we have 6, 4 and 2 because we have D as negative. So if you get D as two values, please present the AP in two different forms. One for positive value of D, another for negative value of D. I hope you enjoyed this problem. Okay, so here we are coming across a very simple problem for 2 marks. So this problem can be expanded in different formats. So one problem on one format I am going to do. You can solve the similar problems on different formats. Okay, how many 3-digit numbers are divisible by 7? That's a very simple one. From where does the 3-digit numbers start? 3-digit numbers starts from 100. Until 99 it is 2-digit numbers. From 100, 3-digit number starts. So what is the end of the 3-digit numbers? Where it ends? It ends at 999. Because the next term is 1000. So how many 3-digit numbers? So in your mind you should get, okay, 3-digit number starts from 100 to 999. So 100 including 100 and including 999, they are all 3-digit numbers. So among these 3-digit numbers which are from 100 to 999, how many are divisible by 7? So that means when you divide the 3-digit numbers by 7, you should get remainder as 0. So that is the meaning of divisible by 7. So starting from 100 until 999, how many numbers when divided by 7 gives remainder 0? How many terms or how many numbers? So he is asking you something, how many terms, in the sense it is the value of n in that. So n indicates the number of terms, n indicates the number of numbers, that is n. So let us start with the first number, that is 100, that is the first 3-digit number. Check whether 100 is divisible by 7 or not. No doubt it is not divisible, because 100 is even and 7 is odd, that's not divisible. So therefore, go with 101. So 101 divided by 7, you will not get you will not get a remainder as 0. 102, it is not divisible by 7. 103, it is not divisible by 7. 105, 104 is not divisible by 7, and 105 is divisible by 7. So 7 ones are 7 for 10, so it comes to 3 remainder, 7 5s are 35, so remainder is 0. So the first term, starting from 100 to 999, the first term which is divisible by 7 is 105. So you have to frame the required arithmetic progression. You have to frame it by yourself. So 105 is the first 3-digit number which is in between 100 and 999, which is divisible by 7. So which is the next number? So no need to go on dividing each and every term by 7. Just add 7 to 105. So you are going to get 112. So which is the next 3-digit number which is divisible by 7? No need to divide and check it out whether it comes remainder as 0 or what. Just add 7 to this. So that comes 119. So first 3 terms are enough. Go with the last one. Check whether 999 is divisible by 7 or not. So it is not divisible. 998, a number less than 991 is 1 less than that, is 998, it is not divisible. 997, it's not divisible. 996, no. 995, no. 994, check whether it is divisible by 7 or not. Exactly, it's divisible by 7. So the last 3-digit number, starting from 100 to, between 100 to 999, the highest number which is divisible by 7 is 994. So this is the required AP you have got. So now he is asking you, how many 3-digit numbers are divisible by 7? So here 1 is visible, first number is visible, second number is visible, third number is visible, this is the fourth number. No, it cannot be the answer, because in between 119 and 994 there are many 3-digit numbers which are divisible by 7, which are not known to us. So therefore, in order to find out 3-digit numbers which are divisible by 7, consider this as an AP. It is the multiples of 7, multiples of 7 written in an order. Okay, A is equal to 105, D is equal to A2 minus A1. So D is equal to 112 minus 105. D is equal to 7. We have got, no difference is 7. Next, nth term AN is equal to 994, and we have to find out the value of n. So how many such terms are there between, that is 3-digit numbers which are divisible by 7? You have to find out the value of n. So apply the formula. AN is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. So AN stands for 994 is equal to A is 105 plus n minus 1 into D is 7. So 994 is equal to 105 plus 7 into n is 7n. 7 into minus 1 is minus 7. So 105 plus 7n minus 7. So 994 is equal to 105 minus 7 is 7n plus 98. 105 minus 7 is plus 98. So we'll go to the next step. 7n is equal to, transpose this 98 to LHS, its sign is going to change. So 994 minus 98. So 7n is equal to, 994 minus 98 is 896. So we will divide 896 by 7. So 7 ones are 7, 7 2s are 14, 5, 7, 8s are 56. So n is equal to 128. So how many terms are there? How many 3-digit numbers are there which are divisible by 7 means it is 128. So therefore 128 numbers, 128, okay, better is 128 3-digit numbers, 128 3-digit numbers are divisible by 7. So similarly you are going to get problems on this. How many 3-digit numbers are divisible by 5? Same method we are going to do. How many 3-digit numbers are divisible by 10? Same method we are going to do. So here in these problems you are not going to exclude. For example, I tell you, how many 3-digit numbers are divisible by, for example, 10. So 3-digit number starts from 100 and ends at 1000. So first number itself is 100, which is divisible by 10. So therefore you have to start with 100. Next number is plus 10, 110, 120, it goes on. So then is 999. So 999 is not divisible by 10. So come back, it comes to 180. So 180 is divisible by 10. So last number will be 180. So we will write the data, apply the formula, we will solve in the same method. So here, as he has mentioned, how many 3-digit numbers? So therefore, first term including the last 3-digit number are also included while writing the AP. So please remember this concept. So this problem is also very related, very closely related to the problem just we have solved now. So here, the problem goes like this. How many multiples of 4 lies between? Between is the word which is where you have to understand very clearly. Between 10 and 250. So he has given two extremes. The initial point is 10 and the final point is 250. So here he has not mentioned either 2-digit numbers or 3-digit numbers or even or odd, something like that. Nothing is mentioned. Just he has given you two extremes. One is 10, another is 250. So now in between 10 and 250, how many numbers, that is how many multiples of 4 are present? He is asking the question. How many multiples of 4 in the sense 4 one time is 4, 4 two times is 8, 4 three times is 12, 4 four times is 16. So here 12, 8, 16, 20, these are all the multiples of 4. So now he is asking you how many such multiples of 4 are present in between 10 and 250. So though 10 and 250 are multiples of 4, then also you are not supposed to take the count of them, because he has mentioned clearly between 10 and 250. So if 10 is a multiple of 4, you should not take it. If suppose I am telling you, if 250 is a multiple of 4, you are not supposed to take it, because he has mentioned the word very clearly in between 4, that is 10 and 250. So excluding 10 and 250, we have to consider all other numbers which are multiples of 4. So leaving 10, let us write the required AP. Required AP is, so leaving the first term, that is 10, we will come for 11. Is 11 divisible by 4, or is 11 the multiple of 4? No. Go with the next number, 12. Is the number 12 the multiple of 4? Yes. So write the first one. Which is the next number which is the multiple of 4 other than 12? Next one. So that comes, add just 4 to that, that becomes 16. Next one is add 4 to 16, you get 20, and come to the last. So here 250, though it is a multiple of, if it is a multiple of 4, you should not consider that, because he has mentioned the word between. So come for 249, check whether it is divisible by 4 or multiple of 4. No. Come for the next one number, preceding number, that is 248. So when we see 248, it is a multiple of 4. In the sense, 248 is exactly divisible by 4. Therefore, 4 is a factor of 248 and 248 is a multiple of 4. So 248 is the last number. So this is the required AP. So starting from 12 to 248, including some terms in between, totally how many terms are there we have to find out. That is nothing but we have to find the value of n. So write on the data, a is equal to 12, d is equal to a2 minus a1. So d is equal to 16 minus 12. So d is equal to 4. This is the value of a and d. So nth term is an is equal to 248. We have to find the value of n. So write on the formula, an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. So nth term is 248 is equal to a is 12 plus n minus 1 into d is 4. So 248 is equal to 12 plus 4 into n, 4n, 4 into minus 1 minus 4. So 248 is equal to 12 minus 4 is 8 plus 4n. So transpose this constant 8 to the LHS. So that becomes 248 minus 8 is equal to 4n. 248 minus 8 is 240, which is equal to 4n. So n is equal to 240 by 4. 4 ones are 4, 60 is 240. So n is equal to 60. So how many terms, how many multiples of 4? They lie between 10 and 250 is 60 multiples of 4 are there in between 10 and 250. So you have to conclude this problem by writing the statement. So therefore there are 60 multiples of 4 between 10 and 250. So this problem will be for 2 marks. So the same question can come like this. How many multiples of 5 lie between 100 and 300? How many multiples of 6 lie between 101 and 301 something? How many multiples of 7 lie between 401 and 801 something? So many problems can be created by using this simple concept. So I hope in today's class you have enjoyed all the problems. So tomorrow you are going with the bookwork 3, where I am going to derive a very simple formula on nth term of an AP, and we will be solving some application problems. In the sense, in our day-to-day life, where we come across arithmetic progressions, those situations are created, made a story in the form of a problem, and they are presented to us, and we have to find out the solution for those problems by using the concept and fundamentals of AP. So this is very simple. So apart from that, I hope you are practicing problems, you are updating with your notes. So don't forget to subscribe the channel to watch more number of videos and get the updates. I hope you enjoyed the class. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you very much.